but also SNK GGPO, please.
Roll back,
please.
Let's go.
We know we got KOF 15 coming. How about that roll back neck though, guys?
Exactly. It is going to be Space Detective using that UKYO. It looks like Score. I mean, he's got the HAO locked in right now, it seems like.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for it.
This is the lore matchup here. This is the classic matchup. I mean, this was like Ryu and Ken in the original Samurai Channel, because there was no Genjuro in the original Samurai. He came in the second one. Very similar how there was no Iori in the first KOF, and he only showed up in the second one.
All right.
Very similar kind of arcs there. You had the hero, and then they added their rivals in the next game. So here we go. See, I like that. Going with the red Haomaru because, you know, when you get blood on yourself, you can't see it much.
Yeah, that's why you wear your brown pants when you're afraid. In those sweaty situations.
Oh, man.
All right, so what UKYO's going to want to do is get this knockdown and go straight into the schmicks.
Yep.
But good luck doing that against somebody like Score, right?
Oh, here we go. Opportunity. Yes, good stuff. Gets the crouching C, the crouching heavy. There's some good damage right there. Now it's going to punish that. I don't know if he meant to do that. Quarter circle forward light at that moment. I feel like that was a little bit of an execution error.
I mean, yeah.
Of course, Haomaru's running punch was super good at first. They nerfed it, but they
I mean, it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
it's still pretty good.
Now
it's not quite as silly. But you know what is silly? That UKYO slide. That's why Haomaru is throwing out those fireballs.
Yeah, and you saw right there, he went for the low because Score stood up to block the instant overhead Tsubame.
Right.
Oh, nice use of stand B to beat the slide. And there we go, gets the throw. 15 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for Space Detective to get a hit, but no, not gonna happen.
And I like how Score is using that dodge to set up the safe jump. Are you noticing that?
Oh no, I did not see that.
Yeah, after he gets the uppercut, he's using dodge to set up the safe jump time.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Oh man, didn't quite anti-air him with that sweep. A little too late. Space Detective having a really hard time getting in. Score is doing a very, very good job keeping him out with just the fireballs, the stand Bs, and just finding the right time. See right there. Okay, but there we go. Like you said, that slide from UKYO, super good. And again, he went for the low. He hasn't gone for instant overhead Tsubame yet. He's always
there. There it is. Yeah, I mean, it is a risky attack, right? It can be punished on block. And when you're playing against somebody like Score, you're going to be a little more apprehensive.
Yeah, because he'll punish you with to the best of his ability. But then, now here we go. 3 instant overheads already. Now back to the
now he's sliding in those DMs. UKYO's feeling himself.
Nice! Gets to the other side and gets the sweep, and there you go. He can also deflect fireballs. But he went for the shorter range fireball, so there was nothing to deflect at that point.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of the problem. Is even if he can't send them back, it's not going back far.
Yeah, he is peppering with the lows again. Oh, what? No, that's it right there. Yeah, you are going to get a punish on that whiffed uppercut.
Yeah, that was actually brilliant. Using the invincibility frame from the Tsubame to go right through the uppercut. And the sweep. What's the mix, though? Another sweep. What's the mix, though? Okay.
Yeah, and then just gets out of there right now. Yeah, again, doing a great job just meeting his forward dashes with that crouching C, crouching kick.
You know, I'm so surprised that Score stopped throwing fireballs, right? Like, that's what was working for him before.
I mean, that's the thing is, though, is a Space Detective just keeps reflecting them, even though they don't go all the way back. Well, never mind, that one did.
That's because he threw the heavy version.
Yep. Oh, grabbed him out of that dodge. So here we go. Score trying to
safe
tie
jump
up.
Setup. Yeah, okay, so he knew he was going to roll backwards and decided to chase him down instead.
Tried to go for a deflect. You see that from Space Detective?
Yeah.
Trying to maybe get him to use up his defense right away. There it is again. He's doing such a good job with that. And like I said, he's so patient, willing to go for the low kick most of the time. He really hasn't gone for instant overhead Tsubame, like maybe 20% of the time, maybe even less than that.
Yeah, I mean, the kick is a safe option, right? And it puts the threat in the mind that I could be doing the Tsubame.
Yep, there it is again. 10 seconds left. No, he's still going low. He's
8
still
seconds.
going low.
And then it's your Tsubame.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, he's going to have to pop to stop the clock.
All right.
Pops it back.
Pop. Once you pop.
Oh, no! Oh, no! He tried to anti-air James!
To embrace death.
No!
And Score catching him. I'm not sure what he was trying to catch because that was like on the way up. Score was jumping.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I feel like maybe he was like, oh, he jumped. Button. Oh, crap. Too early.
Yeah, exactly. I think he was trying to catch him run forward maybe. Because a lot of times the person will be able to run forward and kind of poke away.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to catch him while he's coming at him.
Yeah,
but
he saw some movement and reacted. It wasn't the right reaction. Man, that is hard to swallow. He was in full control that round.
But you can see it right now. Score's a little shook as well. He's a little nervous too. He's like, oh man.
I mean, as he should be, right? Like I feel like he came in with a game plan. I'm gonna throw these ground fireballs. I'm not gonna let you slide at me. And you know,
Almost
Space
didn't work.
Detective found a way to get through it.
Look at this. And Space Detective taking a little bit of time thinking about this, what he wants to do right now.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep, giving himself a little bit of time to gather himself, to think about what happened there. And you know what? I don't know if he needs to do this much because he was right there. If he was just a little bit more patient with that at that very end over there, I think he could have he would have taken it.
I mean, but when you're playing against like somebody of Score's level, or you know any competent player, you don't expect them to jump at you after you pop Ethan, right? You pop that rage burst, they're not going to jump anymore, and this guy jumped. So now he's like, maybe this guy isn't the player I thought he was. Maybe he's a little bit more wild.
Right. Well, here he is. He's back here, and time to see if he can figure something out. But like I said, I feel like he did really well. Nothing to overthink himself about right now.
And winner of this does go on to grand finals. Or I'm sorry, winners finals.
Yeah.
Winners finals and winners side.
To go up against Didimokov.
Yes.
I don't know if I've seen Score and Didimokov go up against each other before.
No, they have definitely not played. At least not in the tournament setting.
Right. So that would actually be really cool to see. But Space Detective says, you know what, I'm going to try to not let that happen. I want to go up against Didimokov.
Right. And they definitely have played before. Like I said, Ronin Rumble regulars. The triple R's.
No anti-air. All right. You can see Space Detective right now trying to find a way to get in. Oh, yeah, using that jump B, reaching a little farther.
Oh, no, he went for the reflect. Get punished for it.
I'm worried that Space Detective is getting in his own head a little bit here. There we go. He needs to land a bunch of Tsubami.
Yeah.
He didn't get it out in time.
Yeah, he went for it, just didn't get out in time. That sucks. It's hard to execute that Tiger knee, you know, like as an anti-air. It's not easy.
You have to be completely ready for it. You see that whip cancel right there into the fireball, kind of masking his intentions over there. Score. Oh, again, but too late.
Rough.
But that's also Score hitting H early, too. He's hitting H early because he knows that's what Space Detective wants. But Space Detective, like I said, at first was having trouble getting in, and it seems like he's running into that a little bit more. Score not running into his crouching C's all that much anymore.
Right.
He's not pushing himself too hard.
All right, Space Detective. You got to make something happen, man. 31 seconds left.
He has not. He's always been in the middle of something once Score has jumped, so he can't get that Tsubame out in time. All right, here we go. Time for the mix. Nope, just goes low, and look at that. Score just runs away.
And 20 seconds left. I mean, don't get me wrong. UKYO can do a lot of damage quickly, but he's running out of time. He's going to have to pop real soon. All right, here we go.
Double, but he was ready for it. And you see how quickly Score got the dash into the punish. Yep, there we go, burst. And now he's got to watch out for the Isen. But a perfectly timed stand medium. Stand B is going to catch Space Detective in his attempt to move forward.
Yep, and I mean, to be fair, Score could kind of read the situation, right? He knows this guy wants to get in. That rage meter is burning down.